Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. So, making sure to have everything here. Okay. I should have everything here. The chat is here. You guys are here. I am here. Welcome. Welcome in another live. Hope everything is fine. Hope everyone has, had a fine trading day. If you managed to trade in the morning, because here it's afternoon, so in the morning or in the night, it depends on where you are. Hope especially at the system, and this live is all about following the system. I'm just sharing on the chat the Discord group. Give me 1 second. Okay, nice. No. Okay, just give him 1 second, guys, that I lost the chat. Okay, here we are. Now I have everything in place to start the live. Think that we will end this session with a very slow week because there is actually nothing to do. I just had, a rapid look, a quick look to the forex, and yeah, we almost. Sorry, apart this one. Where is okay? We don't have a lot of things. Okay, so I just want to run a quick, let's say, breakdown with you to see what's happening. Yeah, I think this one is the good one. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And as you can see, nothing is moving like it should. We have maybe two indices, that are doing what we need to see, but there is nothing really exceptional. Okay, so QQQ is maybe opening in the right way. So let's see if, from the stock's point of view, there is something that is setting up. But basically, the situation is unchanged. It's like it was yesterday. Basically, QQQ or S&P 500, it's the same thing, is in the same situation. So nothing that we can do. Here we are, as you can see, ranging, so there is nothing that we can do, and waiting for the price to exit from this accumulation. And okay, why I didn't label this one is actually pretty good. Oh yeah, it's overextended. Actually, that one was good. That one was good, but it's overextended. Oh, maybe no. maybe no. I can give it a try here. I can give it a try. So maybe we have something, but what it is? We are late. Yeah, we don't have red folders new, but we are late. So I think. Oh, the spread, it's not so. Okay, we have something here, and it's actually not a bad one. And that could actually be something good, but yeah, six pips. Let's say 6 pips, because the problem with the lower time frame in forex is the spread. Yeah, so we have. I use my forex book for forex. 148. Okay, let's say if I can. Pending here, but we need to take into consideration the spread, so something like that, and then it's a buy, so we have our take profit there, and where our stop loss. Our stop loss is something, it's below, so yeah, something like that. 6.65, 6.5 pips, so it's okay. So this should be our trade, and we just, put the trade and waiting to see if we have actually a little bit of strength here. So that is actually a very good sell-off, I mean, and we have space for the stop loss, and this is actually good. It's building, so I'm waiting for price, to, yeah, actually the spread is okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Let me check quickly if we have some. I didn't see this one in the first when I check this first. I really didn't see it. Okay, so there is actually nothing to do. This is not good, not good, not good. Okay, so maybe this one. Oh, actually, there's something good here too. Yeah, I mean that could be something potentially good, and but this is overextended, so I can't use my mouse today, guys. I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. That's actually not the best context ever, but it's something that we need to take into consideration and stop. And we don't have anything else. Okay, so this is the only one that at the moment, you know, is giving us some potential setup. And this is actually the first time in a very long period of time that we are able to potentially trade forex, because we didn't have a lot of setups, we missed a lot of setups. And so I'm happy if I can open a position here. I'm happy because I don't care if it's a stop loss or a break even, but actually what is the most important thing? It's always the setup. So if you're trading your setup and if you know that your setup works, it doesn't matter really what's the outcome of the trade. You just want to find good setups and execute, and this is it. This is everything what you need. Waiting, and in the meanwhile, let's see what's happening to the stocks market. Okay, we have this 60, but I think that we already have the majority, yeah, in the, so these 1, 2, and 3 I remember for yesterday. Oh, let's do something. I want to check again. So let me see. Okay, this one is pretty good, but it's overextended, unfortunately. This one is pretty good, but it's overextended. Okay, this one was the in liquid. Oh, you know, it was below. Okay, perfect. So it's not good. This one, it wasn't liquid, but it doesn't seem in liquid. I mean, it wasn't liquid there, maybe. That is a little bit liquid. Yeah, this is a lot in liquid. But lately, it doesn't seem in liquid. But I don't like, because if something wasn't liquid, it could be illiquid again, and we are down. So yeah, we don't have nothing to do with those. And as you can see, the majority are in liquid, so it's something that we cannot trade. But look at the volume. The volume is really higher compared to yesterday, so this is actually a good thing. So we have time for stocks, because you know that I usually wait 45 minutes, 1 hour before taking a setup, because that is actually the time I need in order to have a good setup. So waiting, this setup is still good, but we need to wait to see if we have a reaction from the price here. Okay, this is going lower, so I think we will cancel. We will, yes, cancel the setup. But yeah, we need to wait. There's nothing actually that we can do right now. Okay, we just put our trade, and then we have to wait for the price action to do the rest. But that is actually not very good. And the thing that I don't like a lot is the context here. It's not perfect. I mean, there is no perfect delivery like I would like to see, like this one. we had something here, so maybe we could have another, but yeah, this is not valid for me, so I cancel the trade. And actually waiting to see if we have a little bit of strength, more strength. This is what we need. But overall, I think that this will fail. But I'm not sure about that. But I think that this will fail. This will fail. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, the overall they're all overextended. This is no more overextended. So we have a lot of things that it doesn't even, it's not worth to look at them, you know. This is just a little bit weaky, but it could set up here something. This is actually not bad, but we need to oh damn, this wasn't liquid. Why I oh. Sorry guys, that wasn't liquid. This is not good. This is not good. This is overextended. This became overextended. So this is old from yesterday. Yeah, this is old from yesterday, and yeah, actually, there is nothing that we can do. This is actually quite good, but oh yeah, this was from yesterday again. This was the trade that we were waiting. We weren't able to get position here, and so if you saw yesterday live, this was the one we were waiting, and it would have, you know, tapped the take profit, but it is what it is. It's not the price section that I like. I mean, so I need to, these are all very liquid. This is very liquid. Yeah, we have volume, but we are not doing what we are supposed to do. So sorry guys, but today is not the best day. Yesterday was a little bit better. Today it's not perfect. Yeah, this is everything. Yeah, actually there is nothing that we can do here again, so it will be another, so a lot of stocks that then, you know, have got good volume and are tradable, so are liquid, need to reset. So we just can do nothing. We just can do nothing. actually something. This is a little bit in liquid. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, this is fading. Yeah, and now we have the red ones. The red ones basically are the ones that didn't open in a positive way, and so if they didn't open in a positive way, it's very hard, for them to be in a position that is sorry guys, that is useful for us. Okay, so we need to check them very quickly. Yeah, but usually there is nothing that we can do. Ah, yeah, today's gonna be a long day, a very long day, guys. So as you can see, there is actually nothing. But by the way, the connection is the internet connection is very it's improved compared, yeah, to yesterday and the day before. Even if we just started the live, usually we had bad connection when we started the live. Today is a little bit different, so I appreciate it because everything is very smooth. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, this is not good anymore. Yeah. So let's see if we have something here. Uh, yeah, that is actually something, we need to wait for. Yeah, it's a very slow, it's a very slow market. This is okay. This is actually good, but oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This was overextended. If if there's resets, then we are willing to look again for trades here, but this is not good. So waiting. So actually there is nothing that we can do. We have no yellow flagged assets because the only one that are just trending in the right way, the right, let's say, that have the right price action are illiquid or overextended. So oh yeah, forgot to share the link, guys. uh, really forgot. What about that? Oh, okay. Need to modify. Well, it doesn't matter. It should be fine. Okay. I forgot to share the live. So I'm actually thinking about how to, you know, use the group since we are now live, so we're not sharing the charts there anymore. So I'm thinking about a way to interact with you in a more constructive way, uh, just to use that, let's say, channel in a good way instead of messaging there just when I basically have to put the link to live, or just to say that I'm going to be live in 10 minutes or ask you how are you. Was just trying to understand if there is a more productive way to use that channel. So I think um, this weekend I will be, thinking about that, and I need also to test the other things that we saw. There is always a lot of things to go through, every single day. I mean, if you want to grow, if you want to build something, at the end of the day, every single day there is something new, to learn, to test, to try, and I think that is, the reality for a lot of environment out there, for sure, for all the entrepreneurial journey, that you need to be focused, to be, you know concentrated, to grow, to learn. And this is actually what I'm, trying to do. But being tired, it's yeah, it's really hard to go through everything. Okay, what's happening? Why they they are not moving? Oh man, is this one of those days where the market is closed? I mean, damn, holiday. Damn, guys, I didn't know it was an holiday in the market. Damn, I'm really sorry, guys. Oh, damn. I didn't know it was an holiday in the USA. Yeah, it will open again on Monday. So no stocks today. No stocks today. Oh yeah. So QQQ is also, yeah, because it's an holiday. So yeah, absolutely. So why SP 500? This is something that caught me off guard. Why these? Oh no, this is not moving. I thought it was moving. This was the yesterday close. Oh damn. Yeah, that closed. All the US market are closed. I didn't know, guys. So this is the beautiful of life. I didn't know. So okay, taking note of that. So the stocks are not available today, and we have something with indices, with European indices. Let's put it this way. And then, so why the Nasdaq is open? Hmm. It should. I really don't know how it works. So Nasdaq is open. Maybe it's another exchange or another. I don't know really why this one is open. I don't know. It doesn't matter because it's not in the right condition to be traded. So I really don't care about what's happening here. Yeah, what I want is basically to see something setting up here. So the French index is very powerful. yeah, there is nothing to do. So let's wait for something here to set up, and in the meanwhile I'm going to answer some messages here. I just noticed that this one is overextended, so we can use this one. So yeah, basically we are waiting for these, let's say, three indices to set up. So I'm not having the chat right now because I'm messaging on Discord with some members. So I'm not having the chat. I will be looking at chat in a minute, guys. I was just trying to wait, to see if there is something that is valuable here for me. And actually, this one is something that I really love. So I'm waiting for, you know, push and a pullback, or a pullback right now would be nice. So actually, this one is one of the best, but I don't remember about the spread here. If Yeah, it's absolutely, it's insane. It's very slow. It's very small. Sorry. Okay, I'm back to the chat. Okay, guys. we can even check the situation in the higher time frame because everything is, you know, still. That was actually a good trade. This was a too high for me, but that was definitely a good trade. Yeah, everything is not available. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I'm here. Just texting with a guy. I think that something could set up here, but I don't know if Spain, because there is this weird thing about Spain 35 that it doesn't move because it's closed. And I really don't know where to see, but as you see, yeah, okay, now it's open. Nice, perfect. So that is actually something that could set up. The spread is not very good for us, but we have, you know, there is a lot of momentum here, so, and here too, so this is something that actually could set up. So this one, it's okay, we just need So I think this, Wednesday, we will be sitting on the sideline. We will, sorry, sit on the sidelines, doing nothing, but really nothing, because U.S. stocks market is not available. The indices, they're not basically moving, or they are moving, but we can't, take advantage of that because of the overall environment. And so the other forex pairs, the majors and the minors, are just barely moving. So this is what we're waiting right now. This is not bad. Let's see. I don't remember the spread here. Oh yeah, this is very good. This is basically has no spread here. Lovely. So this is something that it's tradable. Oops. Okay. So actually this could be an interesting setup. But not yet. Okay, we still need a little bit of time here. We need just a little bit, you know, of a push lower, but actually this is a good looking setup for me. Um, Okay. Okay, yeah, this is actually something good. And I also like where this is happening in relation to this time frame and this time frame. So okay, also this one is a good one. So now we have two down. This is maybe it's better the other one. Not maybe, for sure. It's better the other one, but this is also a valid one. So let's see what happens. I need to stretch my fingers, my arms. Yeah, this seems like, you know, it's too aggressive. Too aggressive. So let's see. Again, there is nothing that we can do but wait, because actually, you know, I know that I repeat the almost always the same thing, but actually the secret is knowing how to wait and when to wait. And that is actually something good because we have strength there. So it could be a good one. The only thing that I don't like is that we don't have that it's too fast. And I know that we missed maybe 4 setups like this one yesterday or the day before. No, yesterday. No. Don't remember, yesterday or the day before. But actually, I really don't like trading this kind of setup because basically they are outside of my trading plan, and I'm just trying to be as consistent as possible to trade only the thing that I've tested. And this is too fast for me. This is actually too fast for me. And I don't care if it goes, you know, without me, but it's too fast. So actually, if we had a pause here, that would be a nice entry. But I'm really not confident, you know, in let's see what happens. Let's see, you know, from the price action, if the setup could be good or not, because it feels like it is, but I was waiting for a longer pause, just a little bit longer pause. Yeah, maybe this one wants to go, you know, a little bit lower, and that would be nice for us. And actually this one is not bad. If, you know, this is not bad. So actually it slowed a little bit. So if we have something like that, that should be a good one. So let's change here with Spain, even if it was better the France for the spread. Look, this is way bigger. Way bigger. that that is actually a good one. So we are waiting right now for a pause, and that is actually a good setup, a very good setup. Okay. So that is not a bad one. But it seems like it's failing. Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't do anything else here. Uh, yeah, that could be actually a good one. So this is Spain. Why it's not in English again? Oh, thank. Okay, so uh, it's a. Okay, let's do it like that, and that should be. You know, it's okay. And what's the spread? Is that one? And so yeah, okay. This is actually a good tool to manage the risk, because you see here the risk. I know that I have to have a $60 loss. So yeah, this is, for me, it's, you know, what we need to see. Perfect. It's 60. No, oh, I'm just 25. It's 25. Oh, 250 is 1%. 0. Yeah, it's correct. So that should be the right. And the stop loss here, and this is okay. So waiting for, you know, the order. So this is actually a good one. I really like the environment. So yeah, we can buy stop and wait and wait. This is very high. I really don't care because I will be managing while the trade is active. So I really don't care where I put my stop loss, stop my take profit. This is actually a good one. I mean, if we maintain this strength and we are able, to push. Hey Jacob, I appreciate, man. I appreciate. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I know that you're working slash training and working out, so it doesn't matter. I appreciate you being here to say hello. Thank you. So let's see what happened here. I actually love this setup, and it seems that we have strength, and it seems we calculated the spread in the right way. But with forex, it's always a matter of luck, because you can have the spread widen, so they can widening. There is a practice called spread widening, so they widen. Why I really don't know the terminology. They change the spread, and sometimes it's not correct, but it should be right now. If this, yeah, it should be 1 or 2 ticks, and we get tapped. So I remember everyone that I'm using a 0.25% risk, since this is an evaluation. So my risk per trade is $60, more or less. Sorry. And so you see 57, so it's okay, because it's a 25k account, so basically it's 250, it's 1%, 125 it's 0.5%, and so 65 is 0.25%. Almost tapped in. Let's see. We should have been tapped in. Look, that was, well, let's see what happened. Yeah, we've been tapped in here, but not in the eval. Hey Joyce, I appreciate. So if you are able to listen while you work, actually you have a good work, because you are free, basically free to do what you want. So I appreciate you being here while you're working. Thank you. So forex is not like stocks. Stocks usually are more directional, so when they hit the buy stop, they go, or they immediately go to stop loss. Forex is a little bit, okay, we've been tapped. Nice. Yeah, the spread is huge right now. What happened? This is huge. Okay, this is what I was talking about, but it seems huge to me. Oh, okay, no, it was a bug. Okay, so it's 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, it was me. Okay, perfect. Sorry guys. It was me that I zoom in. So okay, perfect. We are going the right direction. I really hate, I would say, no spread in forex, because actually it ruins, let's say, your setup, because I actually got tapped here, but I don't move the the tool. So I don't want to do something like that, because actually the right position would have been this one. And so this is useful for me for the break even, because when I have to put the break even, I use this one to put the break even. I don't count for spread. So if the price hits my break even, it's basically a little loss, okay? But I want to use this one as a break even, because actually this one was the right price that I would have been tapped in if we let's say hadn't had the spread, okay, like in futures, for example. So it is actually early for the break even, because as I said earlier, forex is a little bit more volatile than stocks, you know, and so we need a little bit more time to put the break even, and I hope that we are able to put the break even, because I think that the strength is there. And so yeah, this is what it is. Hey Tim, welcome to the live. Well, it depends on what you trade. It really depends on what you trade. With Ment stocks, you are confined to the SP 100 stocks. Okay, so you have only 100 stocks at the moment, and you do not have the scaling plan available. If you go for a forex account, obviously it's totally different, but it's also different the environment. I mean, on stocks you have a lot more you know, to look at, because there are more assets. Even if you have only 100 stocks, you have more assets than, you know, the one that you have here. So there is more choice from that point of view. But obviously with forex you can grow faster, because there is the scaling plan, because the accounts are higher compared to demand stocks, and you have also to compare the price. So I would suggest to start with forex, to build the capital with forex, and then to buy Ment stocks. This is actually what I would do. And actually this is what I did somehow, because I'm actually trading stocks too, but we trade a pool, because I purchased the account with trade a pool when Ment stocks wasn't a thing yet, okay? And so I also trade stocks, but trade a pool, it's different, because they have access to all the stocks available, the 8,000 plus stocks, but it's not a good prop firm. And I'm not hiding myself behind the finger, saying that because I put my face. It's not something that I like, because it has shady rules. The execution is not perfect in my opinion. So it's not perfect for me. I would choose Ment stocks forever. But it depends on you. You're welcome, Tim. You're welcome. So this is a tough decision. I mean, I want to see the price going above this high to put the break even. This is actually what I would like to see. Because yeah, I mean, we have a room We still have room, so I'm waiting because this is actually what happens always for something like that. This is what I'm waiting for. But if I have the price breaking that high, I would instantly put to break even, because what I saw that when the price wants to go, it goes. So this is green. It's the first trade since a long time. And yeah, that is actually something we missed because we wouldn't have been able to get position here, but that was a nice trade, really. Look at that. But there was no entry, for us, so nothing to do. This is actually how trading is. You wait, you wait, you wait, and then maybe you take a setup that is not going as good as well, sorry, as the one that you didn't take. And yeah, it happens all the way. But basically the setup was the same. Basically the setup was the same. This was a little bit lower, and this is the setup that I like. No, because there is no scaling plan in yet. There is no scaling plan yet in stocks. So basically, in forex, you have your account doubled, but I think you know that every 10% that you make. There are rules conditions, more than rules, conditions that have to be met. Like you have to have a first payout. In 6 months you have to have 3 months where you make 2%, but not 3 months consecutive, but you have to have a 2% performance in each month for at least 3 months. So there are some rules for this scaling, but basically if you make the 10%, unless you're not an all-in trader where you make 10% with one trade and then you stop trading, so you need to show consistency. When you show consistency and you make that 10%, they double your account. So if you have a 100k, they give you a 200k. In stocks, this is not a thing yet, okay, because they have just launched. And yeah, I think that I'll move to break even. Just a minute, guys. This is man, this is a different price, I think. Oh, I don't think this is the right one. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, maybe that was the right one. Yeah, because the answer was, yeah, perfect. We are break even, and we lose $16 if we so this is actually a good trade. So I was sorry, Tim. Yeah, man. On this site, I'm gonna show you. Just a minute. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. So this is all together, and this is the scaling plan. Basically all the accounts are eligible for the scaling plan except for the 2 million. So if you go on 5 million, you have the scaling plan, account doubling. Once funded, your account closes and reopens at double the size when 3 conditions are met. First withdrawal completed on the account in any rolling 6 months, 3 months with a gain above 2%, not necessarily consecutive, and total profits reached 10%. So basically what I was telling you. And you have your account double. So as you see, 25, 50k, 100, 200, 400, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. The 2 million account is not eligible for scaling, and it's the only account that has the consistency rule of 35%. So yeah, this is why I would choose Ment Funding forever, even if I weren't an affiliate. because it has the best scaling plan in the world. Because actually Anton that built Mentefix is a trader, so he knows what trader need, basically, what the traders need, and the traders need capital. So he thought, if the trader is profitable, why not double in his account? Because to double account, you need a lot of time, and so why not double in the account? And so if you are able to demonstrate that basically you are a good trader, that you are consistent in your exposure and risk management, trade management, and strategy system, you can call it whatever you want, basically they incentivize you to continue trading with them, just doubling the account. And the beautiful thing is that once you reach the 5 million, you can grow the 5 million infinite, to the infinite. So 5 million, 10 million, 100 million, 200 million, you just can grow to the infinite. There is no cap. You can think about that like an hedge fund, a really hedge fund, where you become an hedge fund manager or a portfolio manager. This is really how it works. No, absolutely. No, you are funded. You just have a 200k account, and then to scale the 200k account, you need to have those rule met. So first withdrawal, 6 month, in any 6 rolling month, you have to have 3 months where you made 2%, not necessarily consecutive, and a 10% total. So basically, you can scale every 6 months, more or less. Every 6 months you can scale. You didn't know that, but it's okay. It's okay, now you know it. So you know where to go, because you don't find anywhere else something like that in any other prop firm. And then, I mean, we're talking about the Anton's prop firm. I mean, it's the most trustworthy prop firm ever. This is the truth. Oh yeah, this was the stock, the trader pool account that I got logged out. But there is no stocks because today is on holiday, so I don't need to open this one. So, oh damn, I forgot to track the trade. So let's track the trade here. This is Spain. Spain, yes. Spain 35. I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a break even for sure. This is a, yeah, let's say 16.45, and the stop loss I really don't remember. Let's say 10. Okay, perfect. Basically the only thing that we can do right now is waiting. Oh, actually, this is becoming, oops, a good one too. Yeah, waiting for, on something on UK2. And yeah, it's overextended, and then we have this one. Let's hope to have a banger here. But yeah, I'm aware of the fact that 99% this will be a break even. This is actually something important. If you know your system, and if you have your system back tested, so you know your data associated with the backtesting and your system, you should always think to the single trade like a break even, like a loss. So you open the trade, you already know that will be a loss. If it's not a loss, oh nice, it's a break even. If it's not a break even, oh nice, I got a partial. If it's a runner, oh nice, it's a runner. But since you know your system, you know that losses are part of your system and are actually the fuel for your system. So if you learn to treat losses like the fuel of your system, and if you are expecting, every single trade to be a losses, that actually helps, let's say, your mindset. Even if I don't think that, you know, there is something psychological in trading, because everything is about math. If you know the data associated, with your system, there is no reason in FOMOing, or in revenge trading, or in you know trading with bigger sizes, or something like that. All the psychological error, that mistakes, sorry, that usually the trader do. All those, sorry, mistakes are basically because you don't know your system, you don't trust your system, and so you exit from your basically trading plan. So that helps a lot. Yeah, break even. I told you. Actually, yeah, yeah, a little bit. It was 16. It's 19 because we had a little bit of slippage, but yeah, it is what it is. I know that in forex, when you lose, you have, you know you have the spread to account for. So, but I treat this one as a break even, because technically it is a break even. So this is a break even, and I say small loss on the account, and 7 trade, 7 candles, sorry, and the max, it's 1 to 1, yeah, 1 to 2, yeah, it doesn't matter, 1 to 2. Okay, and so we need to wait for another trade. Hi man, hi Jacob, I love you. I love you, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate. Uh, so I will leave the trade here for for a while, because I need to update the finale um, image, to see what would have happened, if it hadn't um, hadn't touched my break even, basically. Um, that is actually weird, because a lot of my trades, it this stop loss in this case was a break even, but it is stop loss and then boom, they are banger. But what I'm actually trying to do right now, this is a good candidate for the test that I'm doing. So actually, this is a good candidate, and it's a CN1. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, that was the good one. And I don't know. I don't know if we are able to get position here. Uh, and this one is not what I'm looking for because I need, yeah, actually this one could be a good one, or it was this one. No, I think this one is okay. Yeah. Actually, if it goes a little bit lower, maybe we can have something, to work with. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, Waiting game again. So we waited for 1 hour and a half, then 2 minutes in a trade, a break even, and now we have to wait for maybe another 2 hour and a half. This is the real trading. This is how a real session looks like. And it's important to me to show you that because it's totally different from what you see online. What you see online, it's just marketing. And I don't want to bother you repeating always the same thing, but I don't know who's online and I don't know who will watch this live. So I need, to repeat the important concepts in every single live. Basically, almost every single live. Because what you see online is fake guru just trying to sell you something, just faking profits, and just faking your lifestyle that if you are a serious trader you can have. There is no such thing like trading from the beach, trading while you are a party, like you see, some YouTubers showing you 25k of running profit, of floating profits while they are in a party or in a Lambo or something like that. This is not how actually trading works, okay? The only way that you can make trading work that way is by trading the higher time frame. And when I see higher time frame, I mean daily entry above. So if you're on a daily entry and you basically need to see the charts once a day, or twice a day, you can see in the morning and in the evening. If you are on a 4 hour, it's different because you have 6 candle in a 4 hour day. If you're talking about 24/7 or 24/5 markets, and it's hard because you can manage from your phone, but if you have a lot of assets and if you are an higher time frame trader, you have for sure a lot of assets, because one asset could take you, I don't know, 1 year to give you a setup. So you have to have a lot of assets, and it's quite difficult to go through those assets from the phone. So you need to have an office, or let's say a desk where to actually see to the charts and what's happening to the charts. So that lifestyle doesn't exist unless you have 10 million capital or more or less, it depends, and you enter off the daily and you need to look the charts once a day. That is actually every trader dreams, every trader's dream, because at the end of the day it's about scaling. So this is actually, how it's like a real trading session. It's waiting, 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 waiting. Yeah, we have these two that are good. So let's see what happens. I'm just, reading the chat on the mentorship, guys. Okay, back to the chat. Yeah, look at this one. This was a very good one. Nice trade, really clean. Um, I just saw that team called me Fabio. I don't know why he called me Fabio, but it's okay. I just noticed that. Okay, this is actually, I think this is very good setup for what I'm trying to test. Yeah, this is actually something that I like a lot. It's in perfect context. It's a perfect price action there. So waiting to see. Yeah, going, still going, still going. Love it. Uh, okay, actually, this is still a valid one, but I don't like a lot what's happening here. This is very slow, and there is basically no strength here. So yeah, I really don't like it. I don't like the environment here. Yeah. So guys, in today's live, since I really forgot, not forgot, I didn't know about, the UK bank holiday. This live will not be a 5 hour long live. Okay, so I don't know, maybe in 1 hour. Yeah, also because tomorrow is Saturday, so everything is closed. So it's really not worth to go through, you know, through it till the end of the session, especially if there is not something that is setting up in a good way. So why having to waste our time, you know? Uh, so waiting basically for these two and waiting for this one to see if this is a good candidate, for our test, and I like a lot. Um, but for me, there is no way to re-enter this one. There is no way to re-enter this one. Actually, this was a very good one. We got the break even, and it's okay. Um, there's nothing that I can do here. Okay, this one is a good one. So this is good too. So US 30. This is actually a good one. Yeah. A very good one, I mean. So let's keep an eye on this one too. And this is the first one for me because it's actually the closest, sorry, to the setup. This one need to set up, this one it's just going, and this one is actually setting up here. We need just we need just the price to go a little bit lower, and for me it's a tradable setup. Yeah, and this is actually, at least for me, very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful for me. And it actually seems a good one. So what I want to do is just to prepare myself uh, for the US 30. Okay, it didn't show you the profit. So guys, we are here 24.98, 24,980, because we lost $20 on that trade. Okay, so let's wait. Yeah, this is actually a good one. Maybe one candle, one or two candle. This is actually a very good one. So I think that this is starting to be tradable. So okay, so let's see what's happening here. So actually here I'm waiting for, something like that. So my entry pattern is always the same, and I need to be consistent with that one. And in the meanwhile, and this is not something that I suggest to people that are not profitable yet or just still learning, and then I'm trying to add other patterns, and when I say patterns, I don't mean patterns in the classic way, you know pattern that has that have something to do with the style, the way that I trade. So everything related to Wyckoff, to the cycle, to the composite operator, to the accumulation and distribution, and the Wyckoff cycle, the markup, the markdown, the accumulation, the distribution. So everything that is relating to that. I'm not starting to trade a completely different pattern that is not relating to what I'm basically doing, to the way I'm seeing markets. And this, I think, is another important thing. Probably this is fading again. Still valid because it's still valid, but could fail again. Let's see what happens. This is actually, it's very clean. And Spain is there, is still there. So actually I'm waiting for something like that here. But this is a test, so I will not enter live here. I will not get position in the account. It's just a test. Okay, so since we need to wait here, guys, I ask you to wait, for 2 minutes, because I'll be back in 2 minutes. Two minutes, I'm back. Okay, I'm here. Um, this is beginning, starting to be a little bit more wiki, you know, than what I looking for. So this is actually not looking good for me, and it actually could, fail. So I really don't like a lot, but it could also, because of where it is and because of the context and the price section and what's happening, it also could explode here. Yeah, this one is not good again. Yeah, actually this was the good one, but it was below that line and it was too fast. Okay, again this was perfect. This was really perfect. We just needed our setup. Mm. Yeah, I don't like this big week here, so and this is actually a good one if we are able, to invert the candle and transform this candle from red to green. Yeah, that could be actually something good. This is actually a very clean setup. Okay, sorry guys, I was answering in the mentorship. um, this is actually one of the best setup that I look for because I really like the selling. I really like everything what's happening here. Also the price action prior. This is actually a very good one. So maybe this could give us a chance, to get position behind. But everything depends on the candles here. I want to see strength here. If they gives me strength, if they give me strength, I'm good to go. No, here, here, here. Okay. Let's see. Hi, baby. Hi. So let's see Spain, what's happening. Oh yeah, a gap down. So good choice. The break-even, the pattern failed. Yeah, the pattern failed, so now I can copy the link and finale and stop, and I can get rid of everything here. Okay, perfect. And now we have, oh, what was this? Is okay. Let me see something, guys. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Could be a good one. Actually, it could be a tradable one, but I don't like. So I go. This is still a good one. Still a good one. I mean, yeah, that could be a sort of displacement. But I really can't trade something like that. What I can do is that if it managed to come back above that line, but I don't think. If we are able with this candle to be, let's say what's happened. Let's see what will happen. It's still a blue one, a CN one, and this is weak. I'm here, guys. I'm just answering. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that is the strength that we were waiting for. Okay, nice one. So we are on US strength, US 30 here. Yes. So that is actually the strength that we were waiting for. The spread is nothing. Yeah, it's basically nothing. Look at that. I love when there is no spread, basically. Nice. This is very nice, and this could give us a very nice opportunity, a very nice trade setup. because of where it's happening and how it's happening. So if now we have a pause like this one, and if we maintain the pause, I'm willing to buy stop. Yeah, I'm willing to buy stop it. But we need to wait and see what's happening. So advance order pending, and we something like there because we have no spread. It's a buy, so we should have something like that and like that, and the spread would be possible to, let's say, oh, we have no margin for that. We have no margin. Oh yeah, this is something that, yeah, this is another, you know, issue about the let's say the trading, because you have margin problem. So you need to open three trades here. No, wait, this is here. Okay, that makes sense now. I need, yeah, that would be a perfect, if we maintain this red candle, that would be a really, really good one. And I need to go full margin. Yeah, true. 2.5. Yeah. No. So yeah, we have to. This is a little bit lower because I should open another trade. But I think it's okay. It's 42 instead of 60. It's okay. So I think we are. Let's say we have possibility to make 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-3, 2-3. There is no spread, so we're good to go. Just waiting for 10 seconds. Yeah, I think we can buy stop. So it's not a perfect risk, but it's okay. So this is what I'm waiting for. Okay, for price basically to go and bang. And yeah, if it fails, I just cancel the order. But yeah, I'm looking at, you know, the price action here. What I'm waiting for, it's a really boom. So let's see. Okay, this is showing a little bit of strength, so maybe, but I don't know. Let's see. This is just going down and down, so this is not more valid. It's no longer valid. And what we have here, yeah, this is not good for me. I don't like trading, you know, something like that. And we are about to get tapped in. We are about to get tapped in. So let's see. I like this strength here, so let's see with this or the next candle what we can do here. So as you see, my execution are always the same, my setup are always the same. This should be your goal too, to have consistency through your execution, through your setups, through your understanding of the market, through your context. Yeah, that should be the most important thing that you should look for. This is still valid, even if it closes like that, is actually still a valid one. So I was telling you guys that since today it's just about forex and indices, this live will not be a 5-hour live. Okay, it's not going to be a 5-hour live. So I think that this should be our last setup. I mean, I'm managing this one, but if it fails, sorry, I think that since we actually don't have anything else, and since tomorrow is Saturday, I will end the live here. So let's see what happened here. What happens here? Oh, it didn't check the forex. Ooh, yeah, that was actually a good one, but really don't like the price action. And we are talking about forex, so we are going into Asia session, so it's lowering down, everything is lowering down, and this is not the kind of context that I want to trade. So basically there is no delivery here, so yeah, there is nothing that I can do. Maybe this one taps us in. Let's see. Actually there is no spread, so this is actually perfect. Maybe it's a little bit higher than what it should be, what it should have been. But yeah, it's fine. If it wants to go, it goes. I mean, so let's see. I think I can see strength in price. It seems that every single candle wants to break that high. So let's see. The setup is gorgeous. Okay, we're there. Perfect. Okay, so we got tapped in the account, but not in the. Okay, we had a spread widening here because it was no. Look at the spread. Look at where we got tapped in. So there was something here, but what I need to see is being tapped here. If we're not tapped in here, it's a problem. I mean, this is what I want to see. Yeah, that is something that I don't like at all. Something that I don't like at all. So yeah, I'm waiting for a push here, and hoping to have that push and to be tapped in here, because if I get tapped in here, it means that my analysis is quote unquote correct. I don't like to be tapped in because of spread, but actually price didn't break that high. I really don't like. But it seems that we have the strength, so maybe we should be good. So I think I'm gonna track this trade even if I didn't get tapped in, yet. Even if I haven't, got tapped in yet. But that is something that I don't like. You see? Really something that I don't like. But it is what it is. This is just 30. It's part of the game, guys. It's gonna be a stop loss. It's gonna be a stop loss, and I mean, I could enter again. This is still valid, so if we get stop out, I'm trying to get in position again here and try to get position behind here again. Sorry, but my brain is fried, guys, so my English is not as good as I would. We are done. But I think that this why this stop loss is there. I mean, let's close the trade. If I go, okay, I close the trade. Okay, so this is a stop loss. Okay, but this is still valid. This is actually a very good trade. No. Okay, I need to register to track this one. I hope to be able to do everything. Okay, and then I want to, something like that. This is 16, this is 11, it's under this is perfect. So okay, what I'm trying to do here is to get position again. Okay, say bye, and okay, oh come on, okay, and that should be, and here should be the stop loss. It's 27, but yeah, we are full margin, so I can't do anything else here. So unfortunately, this is why it's so important, because this was not a trade. So I don't know, this spread got me in, and it's okay. I mean, but I thought the spread was lower. And this is why I always account for spread when, but I made a mistake, so it's okay. So this one is okay, and we can it's correct. Okay, just guys, give me 1 second. Okay. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, this is still good, so I'm still expecting to see price pushing and exploding here, because actually the entry is super valid. And yeah, this is our last trade. So we are 24,939, so $60 loss. Yeah, correct. 42 plus 20. Yeah, $60, because we had that break even, there was no break even, and this loss so if it fades down and it goes lower, I cancel the trade. It's no longer valid. But if it stay there, this is still valid for me. I just move the entry a little bit higher because of spread. I don't want that happens, what happens before. I think we should be fine. We should be fine if they don't do some weird practice. And when I say they, I'm not mean Ment Funding, but I mean the broker, let's say the broker they work with. So this is actually a very good one. I like the shape. But I'd like to see it setting up now. So right now, boom. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, guy. Just give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Maybe in the meanwhile we get tapped in. you know. Okay. So this is either we get tapped in, or it fails drastically, like this one. It's fails down. So yeah, maybe it's failing. Still valid. Still valid. Actually, this is still valid. So this is still why it seems that we have a rejection here. So, but I don't know. I don't like this candle. It depends on how it closes. Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm back. So this is still valid. As you can see, guys, we are still there. As price is accumulating here, so I'm waiting for the push. I'm waiting for the push. And I also like the situation here. and I love the situation here. So I love everything about this trade, but this doesn't mean that I'm attached to the trade. So if it doesn't give me what I want to see, I'm perfectly fine with changing my, let's say, opinion and not trading it anymore. But since we are still there, I want to wait 2-3 candles to see where we are heading. Yeah, 2-3 more candles. Yeah, basically we need to wait 2 more candles. This plus other 2. Plus other 2. But I think it's failing. And that was the last setup. So actually this one, yeah, it's too wiki, so not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Yeah, this is failing. Yeah, I just want to wait for this kind of clause here. This kind of clause. And basically we are done. If we don't have the setup, we end the live here, and we basically end the live with one break even, because the other one shouldn't be considered as valid because we didn't get that in reality. But I just have to track all the trades, and so because of spread we got tapped in, and so I just decided to put it in the sheet. So basically we are waiting for 2 candles there. 2 candles there is the candle close here, to see how that candle close. What I'm expecting is this one to turn green, to have strength there, and to go. Yeah. Boom, waiting for this one to turn green. Yeah, but actually this is becoming too big and too slow. So I think that hmm, yeah, let's see. Yeah, two candles more. So last candle, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. So yeah, this is our last chance to get up in, but looking at this candle, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence that price, still wants to go higher. It's like it's failing, you see. So I think price will fail. Because if this one turns green, technically we should be in a good spot to take the trade, technically. Okay, last minute, guys, and I think we will end the live here because look at that. This is not showing any strength. So it's not possible for us to get position there. So unless in the last 40 seconds we have a big green candle, smashing everything, but I don't think, look at that. I think we are gonna fail there. Here, sorry, we're gonna fail. Yeah, we're done. We're done, guys. And I'm not saying that this couldn't set up, but at this point I'm not, willing to put the risk and my money behind this anymore. Yeah. So let's say that this was a trade and it was like that and it ended up being a stop loss. This is the finale that I was waiting for. Okay. Perfect. So guys, again, thank you for being with me. I think we don't have anything else worth looking at. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for being with me again. I appreciate you all, because even if the stock market was not open, you still showed up, so I appreciate a lot. And sorry to everyone for not knowing that today was a bank holiday in America, but we still learn. And I wish everyone a good evening. I don't know where you are, morning, evening, where you are. A good weekend, and stay safe. Enjoy with family. Do what you love, because next week is coming, and we need to get the job done. So next week will be a grind again. So it's always helpful to have some rest in the weekend, doing something we love with someone we love. So I appreciate you a lot, guys. We are gonna see again in Monday with the next live, and I'm going to make other videos in the weekend about the monthly, the previous monthly recap, and the weekly recap. So thank you again. I love you, and we're gonna see Monday.